What's up, guys? Fins the Spook coming at you again. I know I'm doing regular content again. What's going on? Well, enjoy it while it lasts. I'm sure the laziness will strike me again. So this is kind of a cool video. I got tagged in a video response or a video response tag or whatever they're called by Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, the cheeky bastard. He tagged me in what for me turned out to be a pretty difficult tag to fulfill. It was your favorite Batman sequence. So he posted about his favorite Batman sequence. I think it was originally started by DrVonChilla, or I think that's his name, DrVonChilla, something Vonchilla. Sorry if I'm misremembering that, man. It's late at night. I'll link to his YouTube channel as well as Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, and I'm going to be tagging two comic video friends of my own, and maybe they'll carry it on. But if not, no pressure. So I guess first off, if I'm talking about my favorite Batman sequence, why am I throwing a Superman comic out here? I know it's blasphemy, right? Well, oops, sorry, bumped the table there, guys. As I told you, it's a challenging tag for me because I don't like Batman. I've said this before in other videos. I don't hate Batman, and perhaps it's just that, everybody's Batman crazy, Batman Superman, that's a Batman fan movie, I think. All my friends told me if you're really, into Superman, you're not really going to enjoy the new Batman vs. Superman movie because it's just so Batman dominated, and I don't know. I'm just tired of Batman, I guess. So that's kind of me. So let's start the Batman tag video off with griping about Batman, right? Because that's just how I do things. But I don't hate Batman, so let's get that clear. It's just I'm a Superman guy. It's kind of one of those things, you almost can't love both. You like one or the other. You can like them both, but you can't, you can't love them both, I don't think. And I'm a Superman guy. So when he tagged me with that, it's tough. I own no Batman comics other than some checkerboards and things like that. So what we have here is Superman 142, and I'm checking right now on the Overstreet, so I'm going to delay just a little bit longer to verify some of the details about this book. But I want to start by saying this is actually not my favorite Batman sequence. It's my favorite Batman sequence that I own. My favorite Batman sequence is actually Brave and the Bold. I think it's 93 or 98. It's when Batman visits the House of Mystery. It's so cool. It's just super cool. My favorite comic, or one of my favorite comics, House of Mystery, and Batman visits it. So that's my favorite Batman my favorite Batman sequence is when Batman visits the House of Mystery. Unfortunately, I don't have that book anymore. I did have it, and it had some writing on the front, and it just killed me, and I hated it. And so I ended up selling it, and I've just been looking for a better copy, and I just haven't found one yet. But so kind of an awkward moment. My favorite Batman sequence is not available to show you, but this is the favorite Batman sequence that I have. So this is Superman 142, and I just verified this in the Overstreet. It is the second Batman crossover. Now, I don't know if that means it's the second time him and Batman crossed over, period, or in the Silver Age. Or, wow, this might even be Golden Age. I'll have to check the date. But it's credited as a second Batman crossover. And it's not so much this comic, although this is probably one of my favorite Superman comics and one of my earliest. It's my favorite Batman sequence here, and the reason I'm showcasing this comic is because, and I'm sorry for the stale visual here. I know it's just staring at the comic book, but maybe just, put this on while you're doing something else and just listen to me ramble for a second. My favorite Batman sequence is actually a time period. It's the entire Golden and Silver Age when Batman and Superman were friends, and there was no Batman versus Superman, who could kill who, no. It just, Batman and Superman were a team. Superman was the crazy, super-powered, out-of-control alien, well, not out-of-control, but very in-control alien, and Batman was, the human, the straight man of the two, I think you could say. And I really enjoyed that. I like the supportive nature that, I know that sounds a little silly, but it's just the way I am. I think I'd like Batman a lot more if it wasn't this constant Batman vs. Superman, no. So that's why I picked this. This is my favorite Batman sequence that I own. It's the entire Silver Age Batman. I know that's a cheap answer. I know that's just kind of a cop-out. Like I said, I don't really own very many Batman comics, but I enjoy the Batman-Superman relationship from the Silver Age, and that's my favorite sequence of Batman. It's just when he was a friendly hero before it became this dark, psychotic thing. And it's, I get it. That Frank Miller stuff, it's crazy cool. The New 52 Batman is actually not that bad. It's pretty cool. Batman is a cool character in the, when he's played a dark, maybe almost psychopathic, but there's enough characters like that. I enjoy him and Superman on their friendly team up. So that's my favorite Batman sequence, sort of, in my collection. So like I said, sort of a lame response video there. Sorry, Comic Castle. Whoops, awkward cut there. So what happened, I ended the video and I forgot to tag anybody. So we're going to have to splice these two together. I don't like to do the awkward kind of like editing and stuff. I kind of just let it roll. And usually when I make mistakes, I either they're so bad I delete them, or they're, just included, as you've seen on some videos. But yeah, I can't do a comic tag video without the tag. So I'm going to tag two other comic channels that I guess you could say, friends with. The first is Windy City Comics. Cool fella. He's kind of the one who got me started doing this. He, like me, doesn't show his face on camera. Not a big conspiracy thing. It's just, it's about the comics. It's not about the people. And I wanted to... The only reason I kind of say that is because I'm kind of impressed by the guys that do. The guys that are willing to just put themselves out there. Like I said, the guy who tagged me in this video, Comic Crypt, he just shows himself right on camera. Boom, there he is. Here's his comics. I like it. You got more gumption than me, sir. So just throwing that out there. So anyway, back to the tags. Windy City Comics. He's a fellow like me. Just shows his comic books. Got a really next level collection. The stuff he has is just mind blowing. So check him out. Good content. Kind of what inspired me to get going. We actually did a trade in the mail. I bought some books from him. Not a trade. I just bought stuff. But I don't think he's a dealer. I think, it's just a cool two people coming together in the community. And he had some checkerboards, which, if you don't know what those are, just watch some of my old videos. I got plenty of those up. Anyway, yeah, so I bought some checkerboards off him, and he did me right, and it was a good transaction. So we'll tag him. We'll see what he's got to say about his favorite Batman sequence. And the last tag I'm gonna throw out is to a customer in the store I work at here. Her name is or her channel name. Well, almost gave away a little personal information there. Her channel name is a Wild Geek Appeared. She's like me. She does it straight off her phone. Most of these videos are, if you couldn't tell by the fantastic quality, they're shot from my phone. And so are hers, so I kind of consider her a fellow, YouTube beginner. She's put out a lot more content than me, though. She's a lot more regular, so check her out. Her stuff's getting better and better by the video. I know she's a Batman fanatic. This girl knows Batman, Robin, the whole thing inside and out, so she's perfect for this. I'm tagging her. So let's see what these two have to say for themselves. Both channels full of good content. I'll leave tags for everybody's channel. Thanks, Comic Crypts of Castle Hills, for tagging me in the video, man. And hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope it wasn't too lame and too big of a cop-out.